We got a beauty of a week coming up here on Pro Football Replay 86. Today, we play the Thursday night game between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Sorry for those of you looking for a Boston-free sports experience. Tain't happening in McGee, the Patriots and the Jets in a big AFC East battle. Coming up right in about 10 minutes. And Thursday, reverse the locations for this. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams from Anaheim Stadium in Anaheim. That's this week on Pro Football Replay 86. But first, my name is Ron Juckett, and we're going to go through what happened last week in detail as we started the season, as this is a special live edition of Fake Football Today. Sponsored by Patreon. Any game, any season, any two teams from the Action PC Sports library is available for you for $10 at patreon.com/retrosportsnetwork, or just throw in a tip like Sean DeMarco did. All right. So let's go through the opening week of the season. You saw 3 games. Let's go through the other scores, shall we, as we get kickoff in about 10 minutes from the Patriots and the Jets from the Meadowlands. The Patriots won their opener 33-24. Mosey Tutupu, 15 carries, 49 yards. Tony Eason, 27 of 42. He throws for 385, 2 scores and a pick. How about that? Stanley Morgan and Tony Collins had 12 catches combined for nearly 200 yards. Gary Hogaboom, first start with the Colts, just not so good. Lots of injuries. Nelson, 6 weeks for the Patriots. Krause and Hicks. Krause has gone 11 weeks for Indianapolis. Hicks is gone for 6. This was a key game, actually, for the Jets because they lose to Buffalo 40-30, despite Freeman McNeil running for 116 yards and a touchdown on 23 carries. He also made 10 catches for 77. Next week, the Jets and the Dolphins play from the Meadowlands, and that will be a game you see right here on Retro Sports Network. So for the Jets, this is a big one. They got to beat the Patriots. Jim Kelly in his NFL debut, 25 of 42 for 373. And look at the injuries for the Jets. Frank's out 13 weeks, and Lance Mel is out for 8. In Washington, the Redskins beat the Eagles 20-7. Kelvin Bryant, his NFL debut, 17 carries, 81 yards. Clark, 3 catches for 60 and a touchdown. Ron Jaworski out 6 weeks. And Buddy Ryan's debut, Randall Cunningham, is going to have to carry the work for most of the season. Jay Schrader, 12 of 27 for 161 yards. The 49ers on the march. They beat up on Tampa Bay 27-10. You'll see them on Thursday. Roger Craig, 26 carries, 108 yards, 6 catches for 48 yards. Joe Montana, 21 for 32 and 283. Ronnie Lott, an interception and 6 tackles. Good start for New Orleans. They beat Atlanta 24-20. They led 27-4-17. The winning score, was 24-10. Reuben Mays with a 1-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter. Atlanta got 10 back. Chris Archer to Brown with 6:31, and then Mick Luckhurst with a 26-yard field goal. But Atlanta couldn't get any closer. Big things are expected in Kansas City. They roll over Cincinnati 27-16. Despite James Brooks running for 119 yards, that's the best mark in week 1. Steve Kenny, 21 for 39 for 285 and 2 scores. The game you saw, Chicago 34, Cleveland 17. That Bears defense is incredible. Ernest Biner is gone for 9 weeks. If only Chicago could get consistent quarterback play. They really are the best team on paper in the NFL. Minnesota all over Detroit, 34-14. Darren Nelson, 25 carries, 108 yards, and 2 scores in the blowout. Eric Kramer, 19 for 27. That's not Eric Kramer. Steve Kramer, I think. 3 scores and a pick. Watkins out 11 weeks for Detroit. Warren Moon's NFL debut, a success. Houston 27, Green Bay 3. Ernest Givens with a 74-yard end around the big play of the game. The Rams, who you'll see on Thursday, beat St. Louis 26-6. Wayne Redden, 15 carries, 68 yards, and a score. And yes, Steve Bartkowski was their quarterback to start the year. St. Louis, not much expected this year. The last game you saw, Sammy Winder, 19 carries, 115 yards, and 2 scores as Denver beat the Raiders 27-10. John Elway, 17-29 for 116 yards, or 161 yards. Miami, watch them in the AFC East. They beat San Diego 26-13. Typical Chargers game. Dan Fouts throws for 371 yards and loses. Hampton, 18 carries for 89 yards. Hardy, 6 catches for 64 for Miami. Giesler and Blackwood are out for long-term for Miami. Seattle all over Pittsburgh, 31-6. Kurt Warner, 21 carries, 90 yards. Steve Largent, 5 catches for 59. And Dave Craig, 14 for 24 for 196. And I'm not sure he fumbled. Pollard out 13 weeks for Pittsburgh. And Dallas on Monday night, they lose Davey White for 9 weeks. And look at White's numbers. He went 20 for 28, 259, and 4 scores. So Dallas starts off the season 0-1. The line scores for our games. It'll be the Jets or the Patriots are favored by 5. I don't agree with that. I think the Jets will give the Patriots a better game than that. Other line scores, Buffalo and Cincinnati. Buffalo favored by 7. Buffalo could really make things interesting in the AFC East with a second win. Dallas is favored by 15. Don't count on it. I would take the Lions, especially with Steve Pelor's quarterback. Miami, 16-point favorite over Indy. That's a lot. I still think Miami wins. Washington and the Raiders. Thought we were going to do this game. Washington looks good. I'm not sure they look as good. 17 points good over anybody. Minnesota by 17 over Tampa. No. I would still take Minnesota to win, but I think Tampa gives them a better game. Atlanta by 14 over St. Louis. Well, it's the last year for St. Louis with the Cardinals, but I'm not sure Atlanta's 14 points better. Giants, a field goal favorite over San Diego. Giants have got a must-win game for New York. They've got to beat San Diego if they're going to match their 14-2 regular season. Houston by 24 over Cleveland? No. Take Cleveland. New Orleans and Green Bay. New Orleans by 18? No. Well, maybe. New Orleans had a good team that year. Chicago and Buddy Ryan's return. Yeah, I could see 17 wins. Unproven Randall Cunningham at quarterback. And Chicago has Walter Payton in that defense. Kansas City and Seattle. I don't think Seattle wins that game by 9. I think Kansas City is the better team. The game you'll see Thursday, Los Angeles and San Francisco. The Rams are on the board by 4. No, San Francisco should win that one. And Denver, a 15-point favorite over Pittsburgh on Monday night. Really? I don't think so. Maybe not by 15. So there you have it. That's a review of what we did last week. It's, as I said, New England and New York today, and San Francisco and Los Angeles on Thursday. A busy week right here on Retro Sports Network. Are you ready? Well, I actually finished this 4 minutes early. So let me give you a sneak preview of what we might do for Week 3. There's another Thursday night special, Cincinnati and Cleveland, but I want to do an NFC game. Because we're doing Miami and the Jets is the AFC game next week, and I'm scanning around. Chicago Green Bay is a Monday night game. Rams and Colts I don't want to do. Tampa and Detroit, that doesn't look very appetizing. Dallas and Atlanta, not a lot of good games. We might actually do 2 AFC games. So the Giants are in Los Angeles, by the way. I could do that one. Just because I don't want to be accused of having Boston bias. We'll just have some New York bias. But I know it's Miami and New York. Next week on the 1986 Pro Football Replay right here on Retro Sports Network. No, Ron, hit the right button. But first, another word from Patreon. If you like what you see on the channel, Patreon.com is the way to go. You can give me a tip, and you can actually ask for any game of your choice on any of the Action PC games. $10 gets you that. We have a Patreon game for you tomorrow in baseball, as a matter of fact. It'll be the Pascual Perez fight game. It's the Padres and the Braves tomorrow night. And so if you're ready, So am I. You are looking live at the New Jersey Meadowlands on this Thursday night, a 70-degree, beautiful night. We just took down the blue stuff. We just turned the Giant logos over into Jets logos. New England has won the toss. They will have the wind about 5 miles an hour, and the Jets will kick off. It's a big one. I don't know who in the Pete Rozell's office. The Jets upset to have 3 big divisional games the first 3 weeks of the season. But there you go. You ready for some football? Enjoy. As Retro Sports Network presents the 1986 Pro Football Replay this afternoon from the Meadowlands in New Jersey. It's the 0-1 New York Jets against the 1-0 New England Patriots. Brought to you by DigitalToDice.com, your podcast for the best in sports simulations and replays. That's DigitalToDice.com. Why, good afternoon, Tribe fan. How are you? I don't know. It wasn't Tommy Kramer, thanks. Yes, I know, and you got that, and I actually fixed it on the schedule. So even though the graphic mark is wrong, it is the case. I did fix it. So it will be San Francisco at Los Angeles. And I didn't realize until this morning that the Houston Oilers drafted Jim Everett. All right, so Tommy Kramer, one of the Kramers. No. So this is a big game for the Jets. They lose to the Bills 40-30, which would be considered an upset. They have the Patriots tonight, because this is a Thursday night special game, which they kind of have to win. And then they go and host the Dolphins next week in what maybe one of the most offensive explosions ever in the history of the NFL. I think that was the game that was 51-45 and 96 combined points. So for the Jets, even though it's the second week of the season, they're kind of in a pickle already. The Patriots, they are really the best team in the AFC East. They shook off the cobwebs of what happened against Chicago, and if they can get this win, I believe they won the game in real life 20-6, they start the season 2-0 and have a clear footing over the Colts and the Jets. So, big one for the Patriots. Tony Eason is the quarterback for the Jets. The Patriots are going to ground and pound for the Jets. I mean, you really don't want to get desperate in week 2, but they kind of need this one. So, let's do this. The Patriots have won the toss. Steven Starring stands on his 8-yard line. The upman Irving Fryer on the 15 along with Jones. The Patriots will run the football. The Jets will throw. And the game at 12:01 is underway. It's a high booming kickoff taken by Fryer at the goal line, 10-20, and it's hit by MacArthur at the 23. So Pat Leahy with a good kick and Irving Fryer with a good return. Tony Eason, who had a good first week, 64% of his passes complete, he's your quarterback. Tony Collins, who made 6 catches for 86 yards and 6 rushes, is your fullback. And the pony, Craig James, 15 carries, 34 yards against the Colts in the opener. Stanley Morgan, he helps you do things right, had a big game, his first game of the season. Irving Fryer is the other wide receiver. He's your split end. And Greg Batty, B-A-T-Y, is your tight end. He had 7 big catches. For the Patriots. Trap right for Tony Collins on 1st and 10 from the 23. Gets it across the 25, and Marty Lyons with the tackle for a gain of 4. Let's meet the Patriots line. Bob Holloway is the best of the bunch at left tackle. Ron Wooten is the left guard. This is where it gets dicey for New England. The center is Pete Brock. Guy Morris is your right guard. And Darrell Haley is your right tackle. 2nd and 6. Craig James on a trap to the right side from the 27. He is stood up by Crable at the 28, a gain of 1, and Bob makes the tackle. So the Patriots have it 3rd and 5 from their own 28. Jets play a 3-4. Barry Bennett, the left end. Joe Klecko, who had 2 sacks in the real game, is your tackle. And Marty Lyons is your right end. He had 3 tackles the first week. Bob Crable, the linebacker, is your left outside linebacker. Kyle Clifton is the left inside linebacker. Troy Benson is your right inside linebacker. And Charles Jackson is your right outside linebacker. Russell Carter is your left corner. Jerry Holmes is your right corner. Harry Hamilton is your free safety. And Lester Lyles is your strong safety. Medium cross to Stanley Morgan. Eason rolls right, looks around, throws, and there's a flag down. Carter was all over Morgan.
Pass interference, defense.
And
number
the Jets
automatic.
Just held a little bit too much. That's on Lyles, I believe. And so it's a gain of 14 and a free first down for the Patriots. 13-24 first quarter. Ball spotted at the Patriot 42. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I mean, that's one of the reasons why football does so well is that you can have a must-win game in week 2. There are, of course, 2 wild cards. But you get that. Gastineau, by the way, is in the game for the Jets. He's the right end. James. Off tackle right from the 42. Gets a block across the 45 over midfield. And Holmes makes a tackle after a gain of 9. Darrell Haley, the right tackle with a big hole. And the Patriots have 2nd and 1. But if you want, I mean, the Jets were the wild card. You just don't want to get sucked out of the divisional race in week 2. Especially because if you're playing the first 3 games against a divisional opponent, those games mean a lot more. In fact, back in '86, half of your season was against divisional opponents. Tony Collins. On a dive play on 2nd and 1. He keeps the legs moving. Marty Lyons makes a tackle at the 47. It's a gain of 2. And it's 1st and 10 from the Jet 47. And the Jets did not look good. I watched some of that game on Sunday. So 1st and 10. Patriots opening drive of the game. Irving Fryer. Medium hitch. Eason to throw for the first time today. He's going to get stripped from behind by Klecko, who makes the sack, and Benson recovers the football 40 yards. So Tony Eason heard footsteps and got stripped by Benson, and the Jets have it at the New England 49. So the Patriots turn it over, and Eason should have thrown it away. He did not. Ken O'Brien, who I don't have a picture of, is the quarterback for the Jets. Freeman McNeil, who ran for over 100 yards against the Bills. And Tony Page is the backfield. Al Toon is your flanker on the near side. Wesley Walker is your split end. And Mickey Schuler is a very good tight end. 1st and 10. Medium slant to Al Toon. O'Brien. And he loses the football. Williams strips it, but the Jets keep the ball. Bingham makes the recovery. So Brent Williams with the sack, and the Jets will have it 2nd and 14 from their own 47. 11:43 to go in the first quarter. Jim Sweeney is your left tackle. Dan Alexander is the best of the Jets' offensive line. He's your left guard. Guy Bingham is your center. I don't think he's your regular center, though. Ted Banker is your right guard. And Gordon King is your right tackle. McNeil will try to sweep one to the far side from the 47. Gets it across midfield into Patriot territory, and Raymond Claiborne makes the tackle after a gain of 5. 3rd and 9 for the Jets. Patriots are they're in a whole mess of things, so we'll wait till they actually get in a conventional formation to introduce them. Jets will go 3 wide. Townsell is your 3rd receiver. Medium hitch to Walker. O'Brien picks up the blitz, waits, throws down, incomplete. Raymond Claiborne knocked it out of Al Toon's hands, and the Jets are forced to punt. Yeah, this Jets team is loaded. But you got to win games. The Jets in the mid-'80s, really from about 80 to 88, were a good team. I'm not sure there was ever a point where they were the best team in the division, but they were a good team. Dave Jennings, the former Giant punter, comes out. 4th and 9. Jets punting into the wind. Irving Fryer will let this one roll, and the Patriots will take over deep in their own territory. In fact, that ball rolls dead at the 7-yard line. 10:08 to go, first quarter. It's the no score between the Patriots and the Jets. So you've met everybody from the Patriots and the Jets on this side of the football. They're going to work out of the eye. Tony Collins. Off tackle left from the 7, and Bennett will knock him down for a loss of 1. So Tony Collins, 3 carries, 5 yards. Barry Bennett, the left end, with a big stop there, and the Jets crowd loves that. Tony Eason needs something. And they go to a 2 tight end set. Hawthorne joins Batty. Collins in the backfield with Mosey Tutupu. And Mosey will go on the dive play from the 6. He gets across the 10-yard line. Lions with a tackle at the 11. And all that did, and that 5-yard play, was to give Eason some room to throw out of the shadow of his own goal line. Cedric Jones, by the way, the 3rd receiver. Stanley Morgan will try a medium cross. Eason rolls right, looks around, he throws to the tight end. Batty has it, first down at the 28-yard line. So Eason read the rush well that time, and Batty made the catch. So 1st and 10 from the Patriots from their own 29. 8 minutes, clock running, first quarter. Back into a conventional set. Trap left for Craig James from the 29, and the Jets read that very well. Benson makes the stuff right at the line of scrimmage. Bob Holloway, the left tackle, with the bad block. 2nd and 10. So halfway through the first quarter, it'll be the 49ers and the Rams on Thursday from Anaheim. And that's what we got for you this week on the 1986 Pro Football Replay. 2nd and 10. Collins. Off tackle left. Nope. Jets blitz. Eason will throw a screen pass to Collins in the flat right side. Flag is down. Pass is caught. It's a gain of 6. Who's the flag on?
Personal foul. Defense.
Oh,
Number 26,
Lyles.
15-yard penalty.
He kind of
Automatic.
speared him.
First down.
And so instead of it being 3rd and very short, it's a fresh 15 yards, and the Patriots have the football at midfield. So the Jets 2 penalties already for 29 yards. Clock stops, 7:02 first quarter. No score between the Patriots and the Jets. Long slant to Irving Fryer. Eason in the backfield waits. He checks it down. Fryer's got it at the 30, and he's going to matriculate for a touchdown. They read that the right way. The Jets doubled Stanley Morgan, and Irving Fryer has a 50-yard touchdown pass. 6-0 New England. 7 plays, 93 yards, culminating on this play right here. And Fryer, with his fast speed, got 30 yards of that all by himself. So here's Tony Franklin, and the extra point is up and good. It's a good night for barefoot kicking, 70 degrees. With 6:45 to go in the opening quarter, the Patriots 7, the Jets nothing. This is the NFL on RSN. How you doing, Al? And Jimmy Everett should have pounded the crap out of Jim Rome. So Bobby Humphrey is back deep for the Jets. Townsend and Hyper, the up men. Franklin awaits the signal. We're done doing a commercial for Digital Dice, so the Jets will get their first kickoff return. Taken by Humphrey at the 5, 15-20, and he's hit at the 28 by Reynolds. So the Jets will take over, down 7-0, 6:38 to go first quarter from their own 28-yard line. Now let's meet the Patriot defense. Brent Williams is the left end. Toby Williams plays the tackle, and Garen Varus is the right end. Patriots corner linebackers are excellent. Don Blackman on the left. Johnny Renbert plays the left inside linebacker. Larry McGrew is the right inside linebacker. And Andre Tippett is the right outside linebacker. Ronnie Lepet is the left corner. He's on Wesley Walker. And Raymond Claiborne is on Al Toon. Fred Marion is the strong safety. He's on Heath Schuler. And Roland James is the strong safety, is the free safety, pardon me. Freeman McNeil, trap left on first down from the 28. And the Patriots sniffed that one out all the way. Rembert with the tackle after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. So the Jets had a squeaky first possession, didn't get anywhere. So 2nd and 8 from the 30-yard line. They trail 7-0. Little dumper in the flat to McNeil on the far side. O'Brien completes it. McNeil across the 30. Flag is down. He gets 4. Blackman with the tackle.
Unnecessary roughness.
And the
Defense.
Patriots get chippy. Blackman. I think Blackman trying to do a slap. And that puts 15 yards on the board for the Jets, and they'll get a fresh set from their own 49. Clock stop, 5:46 first quarter. How you doing, DJ John and Dodgers always? So, first quarter, Patriots scored in the first drive. If you miss free football or fake football today, it's the first 10 minutes of the video. We go through the week that was in this replay. So, 1st and 10 for the Jets. Toon. Medium out. O'Brien has all day. Tries to flip it down to McNeil, and Freeman lost the ball. It's a drop. The Jets last week in that game to Buffalo gave up 468 yards, and that's why the Jets are 0-1. McNeil. Sweep right. 2nd and 10 from the 49 in New York. McNeil crossed the 50, 45. He reaches for the first down. He's got it. Raymond Claiborne knocked him down, but the right tackle, Gordon King, with a big hole, and the Jets have it 1st and 10 from the Patriot 40. 7-0 New England. Schuler on a short cross. Uh-oh, this is trouble. O'Brien is flushed. O'Brien waits. He looks. He throws. Intercepted by Ronnie Lepet. Andre Tippett tipped it into Lepet's arms, and Lepet has 2 interceptions already on the air. O'Brien had to go. Toon was doubled. And so we tried to feed Tony Page instead, but Tippett tipped it to Lepet, and the Patriots will take over on their own 35. 4:49 to go, first quarter. Collins. Trap left. 1st and 10, flag is down. Collins gets it to the 39, gain of 4.
Holding. Offense.
But it's all for 9 is Wooten
penalty.
gets called for the hold. So 1st and 20 for New England from their own 25. Clock stop, 4:43 to go. All right, Al. Hope you are having a good day. They'll work it out of the eye. And Craig James on a draw play from the 25. He gets to the 25 before Mark Gastineau makes the tackle. And Mr. Bridget Nielsen does a kind of a sack dance. And so 2nd and 20 for the Patriots. Deep in their own territory. They've run it 8 times for 20 yards. Tony Collins, short pass in the flat. He goes to the far side. And Eason can't find him open. He tried for James, and that didn't get anywhere. And so Raymond Berry just kind of shakes his head. It'll be 3rd and long. Collins stays in the ball game as the lone back. He will block. Irving Fryer on a long hitch. Eason has plenty of time. He flips it down to Jones, who is hit by Humphrey after a gain of 3. So Cedric Jones with the catch. And the Jets, oh, I love the haircut on Bobby Humphrey. That is great. A little salt and pepper action there. Patriots are forced to punt. 4th and 17. About 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Rich Camarino makes his first appearance in the game. He's got the wind behind him. Kurt Sohn back to return for the Jets. And he'll try this from inside his 20. 24, as a matter of fact, across the 30, so it was the right decision. Gain of 8, and the Jets will take over at their own 31. 3:20 to go, first quarter. Patriots 7, the Jets nothing. Clinton, how are you? It's the sport of Kings better than Diamond Kings? It depends on who's racing, I would think. Kid and play, that's right. Love the haircut. So 3:20 to go. Jets not moving the football very well. Third possession, they've got 18 net yards. All of that on the ground. Off tackle right to McNeil. He gets across the 35 before Tippett makes the stop at the 37. So as we said in the opener, the Jets lost week 1 to Buffalo 40-30. The Patriots bloodied the Colts, and Gary Hogaboom. Ow. Did you hear that stab in my neck? That's not good. And so that's how we got here. Thursday night special from the Meadowlands here in New Jersey. 2nd and 4. O'Brien. Short cross to Schuler is the call. Patriots fake the blitz. O'Brien will scramble. He will not get a first down. McGrew makes the tackle at 38. And the Patriots just have O'Brien baffled. They didn't blitz. Larry McGrew with the tackle, and it's 3rd and 3. Ah, okay. So 3rd down and 3. Trap left for Freeman McNeil from the 38. And he won't get the first down. Larry McGrew makes a tackle at 39. So the Patriots defense has been more than capable in keeping the Jets in line. So 4th down at the run. At the Jet 39, and the Jets will punt. Dave Jennings will punt to Irving Fryer. Jennings. Fryer comes in, gets it at the 25, and there's a flag down. Munger with the hit.
Offsides.
Oh, and
Defense.
the Patriots jumped. What a mistake. The Jets get a first down and come back on the field. The Jets will take that. 1st and 10 from their own 44. Tony Page on a trap left. He gets it back to the line and a couple yards more. Garen Varus with a tackle at the 47. 2nd and 7 for the Jets. They have 29 net yards, all of that coming on the ground. 2nd and 7. Medium cross to Mickey Schuler. O'Brien has time. He's got Schuler open, and he couldn't come down with it. It was an easy first down. And O'Brien is 1 of 5 for 4 yards. 3rd and 7 for the Jets. Page is out. Townsell is the third receiver. JoJo Townsell. This is for Walker. A short out to Walker on 3rd and 7. O'Brien feels the heat, and Williams gets his second sack of the game. And the Jets will wait for the end of the quarter and make the punt. After 15 minutes at the Meadowlands on this not Thursday night, it's the Patriots 7, the Jets nothing. The only scoring play, a 50-yard pass from Tony Eason to Irving Fryer. And the Jets, O'Brien has just had a terrible game. And if you're a Patriots fan, and I know I.D. Jester is especially, he just loves everything Boston. Isn't that right, Clinton? Is loving this because the Jets just haven't done diddly-poo. Tony Eason, 4 for 5 for 77 yards and a perfect 158.3. So Sports Time Machine had a wild and wacky last night of work, as they tend to be, I would think. So Jennings out to punt, has the wind behind him now as we start the second quarter. Fryer's going to let this roll. Jets in green and white, going from right to left. Patriots are actually in white with red numbers with a white helmet. Rolls dead to the 12, 45-yard punt, and that's where the second quarter will start. And there's 14:52 to go in the half. Patriot ball on their own 12 and a 7-0 lead. So the pony off tackle left to Craig James from the 12, keeps the legs moving. Carter makes a tackle for a gain of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 8 from there. From the Patriot 14. Ideal start for New England. Off tackle left to Tony Collins from the 14. Kinda gets a block. Carter with the tackle after a gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd and 5. But the Patriots chop just some time off the clock. 3rd down from the 17-yard line. Medium slant, nope. Audible, screen to Collins. Eason to the near side. Collins has it at the 10. He gets across the 20, and he gets an Al Red Sox fan spot. The Jets will shove it short, and they don't get it. And so on 4th down, you're not leaving the chance with the Jets to get the ball at 21. And Camarillo, this time with a win in front of him, will punt it to Kurt Sohn. Sohn stands on his 35, comes in at the 40, 45, there's a flag down. Gibson with the tackle, 7-yard return.
Illegal block.
But
Receiving
it's all
team,
coming back
10-yard penalty.
as Bob Crable makes the illegal block. And the Jets take over at their own 30. 12:35 to go first half. This one, as our friend Mr. Red Sox fan would say, is a real slobber knocker so far. But the Patriots are on the right end of it if you're a fan of them, 7-0. Sweep right for McNeil on 1st and 10 from the 30. Gets a block, 35-40. First down, 45-50. James makes the tackle for New England at the Patriot 46, but not before McNeil gets a gain of 24. Mickey Schuler, the tight end, not Heath, Ron, Mickey, with a big play, and the Jets have a fresh set from the Patriot 46. Nope, most of us, could do that, even if it was just Adventures of My Cat Mike, and not do that. But think of it this way, you'd probably get to that 1,000 subs and make some money really quick. Whether you could legally do that is probably not realistic, but anyway, it's a short out to Altoon. Patriots blitz. O'Brien to the sideline, and 2 wants a flag. Claiborne was draped on him like a middle school boy at a dance, and this time he got away with the grope. because there was no flag. They say Toon dropped it. O'Brien threw it into double coverage. Toon is just really unhappy right now. He is giving Tabletop Sports Delaware the business as the field judge, and no one's having any of that. McNeil. Trap left. Nope. Page on the screen. Patriots blitz near side. O'Brien throws. Page has it. 45. McGrew hits him at the 41. It's a gain of 5. And the Jets turn that into a 5-yard play. It's 3rd down and 5 from the 41. Oh, yeah. I did that, I think, an entire game, and nobody corrected me until the 4th quarter. But that's okay. It's okay. I'll sound like an idiot for you guys if that's what you want. All right, so 3rd and 5 for the Jets from the Patriot 41. Short cross to Al Toon. O'Brien waits, throws. He checks it down, I believe, to Page. No, it's McNeil, pardon me, and he reaches for and gets the 1st down, a gain of 5. And the Jets have a fresh set from the Patriot 36. Don Blackman on the stop. 7-0 New England. Clock running, about 10 to go here in the first half. Schuler. Medium slant, 1st down. O'Brien waits. He throws. Schuler's got it, 1st down. And Sean Marion makes a tackle after... Fred Marion makes a tackle after a gain of 15. 1st and 10 from the Patriots 21. Easily the Jets' best drive of the game. 5 plays, 49 yards. Page. Trap left, and the Patriots are confused on something, and they take a timeout. 9:37 to go in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Jets, but the Patriots lead 7-0. 1980. It was the Jets and the Dolphins. Mike asked when the game, the silent game. It was the Jets and the Dolphins. It was one of those Saturday afternoon late season specials. Both teams were terrible. The Jets were terrible. And so they didn't send any announcers. They let the public address announcer crowd go through, and Bryant Gumbel back from New York would add things every once in a while. And no one's ever tried it again. 1st and 10. Sweep right for McNeil from the 21-yard line. Tries for a block, gets one across the 20. 15, turns the corner. 10, 1st down. And that's a gain of 15 as Roland James knocks him down to 6. So Dan Alexander, the left guard, with the big block. And the Jets have it 1st and goal from the Patriots 6. So the Jets have made hay on the ground. 9 carries, 68 yards. Short cross to Schuler on 1st and goal. O'Brien's going to scramble, and Kenny gets hit at the 2 by Roland James. The Patriots blitzed and keyed McNeil, and O'Brien this time had a bit of a seam, and they bring it down to the Patriot 2. 2 tight end set. Cleaver is in with Schuler, and McNeil will try the fullback dive. Patriots show blitz. Jets do not audible. Give to McNeil. Touchdown, New York. Andre Tippett blitzed, and McNeil, 8 carries, 66 yards. And the Jets score. Capping an 8-play, 70-yard drive. Here it is again. And there you go. So here comes Pat Leahy for the extra point. Good hold, good snap, good kick. And we are 6-2 and even. 7:55 to go in the half. It's the Patriots 7, the Jets 7. Yeah, actually I do remember that. I wanted to be a sportscaster even then and was absolutely mortified at the thought of no announcers on a game. I do remember it. NBC had some terrible announcers in that era, too. Clinton says it was the best game he ever watched. Kick from Leahy is away, taken at the goal line by the Patriots. 10-15, that's Fryer, and Fryer will be, or Benson rather. No, Steven Starring. And he's hit at the 18 for a gain of 17. And that's why NBC went with announcerless games. Just the one. So 7-7 to score. 7:49 to go first half. Ball spotted at the Patriot 18. Stanley Morgan on a medium hitch. Eason back in the pocket. Rolls right. Throws across the left. Incomplete. And Eason threw that one to the oldest child in family circus, not me, and got away with an intentional grounding. The side judge, Al Patriots fan, just kind of goes, "What? That wasn't me." 2nd and 10. Trap left for Craig James from the 18. He gets it to the 20 before Kyle Clifton makes the tackle. All right, yes. And it will be 3rd and 8 for the Patriots halfway through the second quarter. Charlie Jones and Don Criqui. Yep, absolutely. I don't mind Joe Buck on football. I like Troy Aikman, but I'll be honest with you. 98% of the television I watch on mute anyway. Irving Fryer on a medium slant on 3rd and 8. Jets blitz. Eason throws over the middle. It's dumped down to a running back, and it's going to be Tony Collins. He got 8 and got a good measure. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots from their own 28-yard line. Clifton with his 3rd tackle. James, trap left. Flag is down, so they'll never even get the snap off.
False start. Offense. Number 68.
It's the right tackle,
penalty.
Haley.
Repeat first down.
And it'll be 1st and 15. From the Patriot 23. I like Tony Romo, too. Tony had fun. And that was the thing with John Madden as well. Madden had a lot of fun with the games, and that's contagious if you ask me. So 1st and 15 from the Patriot 23. 6:20 to go, first half. Short cross to the tight end, Beatty. Eason throws, complete to Beatty. First down, 40, 45, 50 into Jet territory, and Hamilton makes the tackle at the 29. The Jets went with a run blitz, and the Patriots read it all the way. Good call by Eason. And it's 1st and 10 from the Jet 48. Tutupu comes in with Collins. Mosey. Trap right. 1st and 10 from the 48. Gets a block. Gets it down across the 45 before Clifton can make the tackle at the 44. And the Patriots are doing some good matriculation and have it 2nd and 6. Clock running, under 5 to go, first half. Here from the Meadowlands, the Jets and the Patriots in a Week 2 game. Thursday, don't forget, from Los Angeles. I got it wrong. That's what happens when you trust a teenage boy's memory. It'll be the 49ers and the Rams from Anaheim, Thursday at noon, right here on Retro Sports Network. 2nd down. Short slant to Stanley Morgan. Eason looks, waits, throws, and flips it down to a running back. It is Tutupu. Now Carter's hurt for the Jets. He's out for the game. Oh no. They cart him out. So the clock will stop with 4:43. It looks serious, and this would be when we would play the serious Fox music. So it's a gain of 9 by Tutupu on the catch. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Patriots. 4:43 to go in the first half. Collins. Trap left from the 35. A bit of a block. Bennett with a tackle. No flag there. Gain of 2. And it's 2nd and 8. Mostly to Tupu. Yeah. Wow. I didn't even look. Baseball demos. That's great. Will my hair be flowing? Now, Clinton's talking about a picture my sister posted to me yesterday from when I was, 16 when I had hair. Now, honestly, Clinton, if I let my hair grow, I could cover that bald spot pretty easily. But it's much easier to keep short, and I don't really care. It is my own natural hair coloring, though. We don't want to speculate. That's right, Mike. We'll find out after the game. Medium slant to Stanley Morgan on second. Nate Eason waits. He's got time. He's got Morgan open for a first down at the 20-yard line. So a gain of 13. The Patriots have it in the red zone, I think, for the first time today. If you weren't with us earlier, the touchdown came on a 50-yard pass from Eason to Fryer. 7-7 the score. James now in the backfield with Tutupu. And it'll be a pitch left to James. He goes to the far side, has it at the 25, gets a block, 15. Does he get a first down? Yes, he does. He got 10 yards on the play. And Bob Holloway, the left tackle, made the big block. And the Patriots have it first and goal right from the 10-yard line. 3 minutes clock running. Tutupu on a dive play. Gets a block, keeps the legs moving, gets to the 7. Lyles with the tackle after a gain of 3. And the Patriots will take it right down to the 2-minute warning. 2 to go in the first half. We've got ourselves really the first good game of this replay. Patriots 7, Jets 7. So second and goal from the 7. Patriots. 2 tight ends set. Collins back in the game. Weathers the other running back. And Collins will try the draw from the 7-yard line. He waits for the pendulum to swing. Gets it inside to 5. Clifton makes a tackle at the 3. And it's 3rd and 3 for the Patriots. From the Jet 3-yard line. Can Eason get me? No. Who can get me a touchdown? Triple tight end set. Collins the running back. Not really a lot of good calls here. Tony's going to try the draw on the give from Eason, and that is lost in the backfield. The Jets played for that one perfectly. And that's a loss of 4. So 4th and goal from the Jets 7. And the Patriots will let this run. And Tony Franklin will try for the field goal. 85% chance here. 24-yarder here. Ramsey will hold it. Brock will snap it. Franklin gets a toe on it. It is good. And so, 13 plays, 7:01 off the clock, 44 seconds to go. It's the Patriots 10, the Jets 7. Yes, you can challenge in future seasons. If you could change the rules, you can challenge for any season. Tony, happy feet, Eason. Yep, 2 barefoot kickers in a row. I forget what the last year the barefoot kicker. Carlos, I think, kicked until 89 or 90. Bobby Humphrey is back to return this for the Jets, and he will take it from his goal line. 10, 15, 20, and he is tackled at the 24. And with 39 seconds to go, the Jets are just going to eat the football. Johnny Hector comes in. But O'Brien will just take the victory formation, and that should be the end of the first half. It is, and after 30 minutes, the Jets will get the kickoff here. It is. It's been a good ball game. It's the Patriots 10. The Jets 7. So Freeman McNeil with a 2-yard run to make it 7-7 halfway through the second. And Tony Franklin with a field goal with 44 seconds to go to give the Patriots a 10-7 lead. So a better quarter for O'Brien. His quarterback rating jumped to 13, which is about my rating with my wife on most days. And that's not out of 10. Tony Eason, 9 of 11 for 140. Patriots have run the ball 17 times, the Jets 12. Net offense, a 182 for New England, 95 for the Jets. Yeah, Eason took over from Grogan, and yeah, Eason never recovered from that pounding he took from the Bears. You know, I've made the joke that they're still playing chunks of him out of the turf at the Superdome, but they pounded him much in the same way that Larry Holmes pounded Marvis Frazier. Just why? There was just no reason for it. Grogan would come back, but Eason was their primary quarterback in 86. And remember, the Patriots won the division. All right, tomorrow, you will see live in the evening a Patreon game. It's the Pascual Perez game. Someone wanted that, and so I shall do that. The game where Pascual Perez and the San Diego Padres get into a fight from Fulton County Stadium. I will look that up, but tomorrow, Patreon baseball, the Padres and the Braves from Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. 7:30, somewhere in there. Thursday, we will do the noontime game will be the Rams and the 49ers from Anaheim. Joe Montana and the San Francisco 49ers take on the Los Angeles Rams in a big NFC West tilt. Friday is the expected release date for Action PC Hockey, so we will do a live virtual unboxing video around, well, between 6 and 7, I would think, on Friday night. Saturday is Ask Uncle Ron, and Sunday at noon is going to be the time for our That 60 tournament. That will come back. Kurt and I chatted last night, and so Sunday at noon it'll be the 67 Angels, or I'm sorry, the 62 Angels against the 67 Red Sox. Sunday at noon right here on Retro Sports Network. So a busy week right here. So thanks for watching. Glad to appreciate it, and we have an interview set up for Digital Dice, and so you'll hear that, I believe, on Friday. It's an interesting guest. All right, back to football. So Bobby Humphrey stands on a 7. JoJo Townsend and Hyper, you're up in the 15. 10-7 New England. Been a pretty good ball game so far. The Jets will have the win with them in the third quarter. Taken by Humphrey at the 5. 15, 20, crowd likes it, 30, 40, over midfield, it's a race, 30, 20, 10, touchdown New York. Bobby Humphrey, 96 yards, and the Jets pull ahead. It took 6 seconds. The Jets are now in the lead. You kick it to the sideline, and Humphrey just found a seam, and there wasn't anybody in a New England uniform that really got near him. There was a good pursuit, but no dice. And just like that, the Jets lead. Pat Leahy with the extra point. It is up, it is straight, it is good. And, well, it changes just like that. 14:54 to go in the third. The Jets 14, the Patriots 10. So, starring back to return this for the Patriots, that lead was pretty short. Fryer and Jones. It'll be returned 2 yards deep. Leahy got a boot on it. It'll be Fryer from the -2. He gets to the 20. The ball is loose, and I think the Jets recover. The Jets recover at the 24-yard line. So the Patriots can't cover the last kick, and Starring is hit by Moan at the 24, and the Jets have a golden opportunity to put another touchdown on the board right away. So that is a bad 20-second sequence for the Patriots. Walker, medium cross on 1st and 10. O'Brien has time. He's got Walker at the 10. Walker scores! Wesley Walker scores! And we've played 32 seconds of the second half, and the Jets have 13 points on the board. And Giant Stadium is rocking for gangrene. And right now, Raymond Berry's reaching for a barrel to throw up some gangrene. Leahy with the extra point. He does his Leahy best, and it's 21-10. We literally played 32 seconds, and the Jets have 14 points. It's a wonderful game, isn't it? Watched the 83 draft just the first round the other night. Chris Berman thinks when we look back at this draft, of all the quarterbacks drafted, Tony Eason will be the one that turns out the best. That's right. That was probably one of the most well-planned stories ever in Sports Illustrated. So the Patriots have some work to do now. 32 seconds in, they're going to try the same thing. Leahy, 2 yards deep in the end zone to Stirring. 5, 10, 20, 30. He got to the 31. He slipped and fell, and the Patriots will take over from there. So, wow, what a difference 2 plays make. The Patriots led 10-7 at the half. And in fact, they won this game 20-6 in real life. Fryer. Short slant. Eason has time. He waits. He's got Fryer open at the 40. He reaches for a first down. They're not going to give it to him. It's a gain of 9. 2nd and 1. So 2 catches for Fryer for 59 yards. James. Trap left. Eason gives it to him, and he won't get anywhere. Bennett knocks him for a 2-yard loss or 1-yard loss. It's 3rd and 2. And the Patriots are just kind of shell-shocked at the moment. 2 tight end set. Collins is back in the game. Hawthorne with Batty. Collins. Trap left from the 39. Gets a good block. Klecko with the tackle at the 42. It's a gain of 3. And 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Marino had the bad senior year, and I kind of wonder if Marino had that floated so he would go to a better team. Collins and James in the backfield now. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball on their own 42. Morgan. Medium slant. Eason waits. He throws down to a running back. That's a good catch. That's a first down. That is Craig James, and he takes it for a gain of 13. Spotted at the Jets 45. So Eason 11 of 13 for a $162. He threw for 385 against the Colts in the opener. So he's had 2 good games. 1st and 10 from the Jet 45. And it's an Apollo 11 alarm is left in the 3rd quarter. Trap left for Collins from the 45. Flag is down. Collins tries to find the sideline. Klecko chases him down after a gain of 4.
Offsides.
And
Defense.
the Jets were offside.
Number 93,
Marty Lyons, the right
5-yard
end.
penalty.
So it'll be 1st and 5 for Eason from the 40-yard line. 11:22 to play. Morgan. They're going to try a bomb down the field. Eason rolls right, throws down the field for Morgan. He's got a touchdown, New England. Eason scrambled, running. That was a set play, and Stanley Morgan gets 6. Sometimes you got to take chances, and Eason got away with that roll to the right. He threw it across his body, And Morgan caught it at the 5 and scored. And so Franklin's extra point is good. Dave Gardner gets ready to sub again. 11:07 to go in the third. 21-17 Jets. No, it wasn't every week. It was the first 2 or 3. Or the second, week 2 and 3. The Browns and the Bengals were the next one. I think they played like 4 extra games. There was 2 Sunday nights and 2 Thursday nights. ESPN started the second half of the 87 season with the Sunday night games, and then in 90 was the first week of the 16, every Sunday night. TNT the first half, as Al says, and ESPN the second. Skip Carey had the first half, and Mike Patrick and Joe Theismann's bladder had the second half. Oh, you think the Steelers had that done from Marino? So Bobby Humphrey is ready for the kick. Townsend and Harper the upman. 21-17 Jets. 11:07 third quarter. Franklin in the near sideline. 20. And Humphreys hit it at the 22 for a gain of 21. So 1st and 10 for the Jets. Remember the Titans. They have it. 10:57 to go. Third quarter. McNeil and Johnny Hector. Off tackle right to Hector from the 22. He cuts across to the 26. Raymond Claiborne with the tackle. Patriots keyed on McNeil, and that worked. O'Brien, not a good first half. 5 of 10 for 53, a pick and a score. Yep, they split the broadcast. There's some great clips to Carey on YouTube. He was a homer, just like his dad was. But, he could be fair to other teams, and I just loved it when he was sarcastic. We'll have Casablanca for you right after this double play. Ground ball to short. Over to Hubbard, over to first, double play. Walker, 2nd and 6. Medium slant to Walker. O'Brien waits. He's flushed. He dumps it down to a running back. That's McNeil. First down to the 40-yard line. I'm sorry, that's Johnny Hector. So Hector got a gain of 14 before Larry McGrew made the tackle. So the Jets picking up the Patriots' blocking schemes better, or defensive schemes better, and he's improvising better. So 1st and 10 from the Jet 40. McNeil. Trap left from the 40-yard line. Cuts it across and gets nothing. Larry McGrew whipped him down for a gain of 1. So McNeil, 9 carries, 67 yards. 2nd and 9 for the Jets. They lead by 4. And you wonder about special teams. Well, the Jets scored, forced a fumble, and scored again. Mickey Schuler. Medium slant on 2nd down and 9. O'Brien throws Schuler down to a running back. This time it's Hector again, and it's a gain of 8. So O'Brien getting more confident as the game goes along. Hector 2 catches for 22 yards, and it's right at the New York 49-yard line. McNeil. Trap right on 3rd and short, and the Patriots will stuff him. They keyed McNeil, and Mel Black makes the tackle. And so the Jets, from their own 48, got some thinking to do. Do you go for it here? Yeah, 2006 was the steady Thursday nights. And I don't think football's been the same since. So the Jets will force the Patriots to move the football. Dave Jennings, with a win behind him, hopes to pin the Patriots deep. Fryer's going to let this one roll, and it will roll dead at the 6-yard line. 46-yard punt, no return. 7:26 to go in the third. Jets 21, Patriots 17. I like the games just on Sundays and Mondays. James. Off tackle right from the 6. Gets a good block. He tries for the near side sideline, and Collins is out. And his return is questionable. So Tutupu and James are now the backfield. The clock stops. 2nd and 7. 7:19 to go in the third quarter. James, 9 carries, 26 yards. All right, buddy, glad to have you along. Tutupu. Gonna do a screen. Nope, they're not gonna do a screen. Eason's in trouble. He's gonna scramble. First down. He got a gain of 9. Now Morris, the right guard, is hurt. He'll be back in a few plays. Eason with the busted play. There wasn't anyone there to throw to. And Tony got 9 yards and a stop clock. 7:10 to go in the third. From the Patriot 18. James. Sweep right. Near side. Gets to the 19 before Crable can make the tackle. And Morris is back in the ballgame for New England. Ron Wooten, the left guard, made the bad block. And around Irving Fryer tries to find a seam. He gets across the 20. First down, 30, 40, 45, 50. And he's hit from behind by Holmes after a gain of 35. So Ron Wooten made the big block, and Irving Fryer tucked tail for 35 yards. Here it is again. Ball will be spotted at the Jet 46. So the Patriots have taken advantage of some big plays. They've got 300 yards on the Jets halfway home here in the third. Morgan. Medium hitch. Eason has time. Now he doesn't. And he just throws it away. And Morris is coming out again. And so as we cross the 1 o'clock hour here at Tuesday afternoon live, I'm Ron Juckett. This is 1986 Pro Football Replay Week 2. Jets and the Patriots from the Meadowlands on an old Thursday night special. The Jets lead 21-17, and don't forget immediately following the game, you'll see 60 Minutes in its entirety, except for on the West Coast where you'll see it at its regularly scheduled time. And then following Murder, She Wrote, you will see the NBC Sunday night movie Silver Spoons Melted, starring Ricky Schroeder and Valerie Bertinelli as a little hussy. That's all tonight on Retro Sports Network. So 2nd and 10 for the Patriots from the Jet 46. 5:29. Clock stop, third quarter. Mosey. Off tackle left from the 46. Gets it across the 45. Benson with a gain of 3, and thankfully Tony Collins for the Patriots comes back in. Fourth tackle for Troy Benson. Patriots are 3 for 7 on third down. They look to the tight end. Batty on a short cross. Eason waits. He's flushed. He throws. Batty's got it. First down. Morris is back, and Bobby Humphrey with a quick tackle after a gain of 8. So Eason is 13 for 16 for 210 yards and 2 scores. Yeah, the Ben Cherry Chubby Hubby Bowl. Yeah, that's just too many bowls. I don't know. I'd have to look, and I don't know that off the top of my head. One of them will be a good game, and the other one will not be. I guarantee it. From the 35-yard line, Tony Collins. Trap right flag is down, so the clock will stop.
False start. Offense, number 75.
And it's Morris, the right guard, who's had his thigh take twice. So with 4:01 to go, it's 1st and 15 from the Jet 40. 21-17, Jets. James on the fullback dive from the 40. Keeps the legs moving, he gets 3, and now James is hurt. He tweaked an ankle on that turf. Clock is stopped, 3:53 to go. Joe Walton is just beside himself over the amount of injuries and clock stoppages for the Patriots. They've run 8 plays, 57 yards, but only have taken 3:33 off the clock. 2nd and 12. Weathers is in the game. Robert Weathers will go on a dive from the 37. He gets it to the 34 before Lyles makes the tackle. It's a gain of 3. And if you're wondering about Tony Franklin and his twinkle toes, 36% chance into the wind here if they don't get any further. Morgan. Medium hitch. Eason. Patriots pick up the blitz throw to Morgan. First down. Stanley helps you do things right. That's a gain of 14. And Eason now is 14 of 17 for 224. Jets doubled Morgan and played a dime, but Eason is hitting all of his marks this evening. 1st and 10, 3 minutes to go. Collins. Trap right from the 20. And he gets to the 15. That's going to be close to a first down. It is a first down. Pete Brock, the center, sprang the hole, and Charles Jackson made the tackle. The Jets doubled Collins. They didn't key him. And the Patriots, with 2 minutes to go, are knocking on the door again. Craig James is back in the ballgame. Batty. Short cross. Eason back to throw. He does, and it's incomplete. Eason, I don't know if he just released it late. The clock stops with a $1:40. 2nd and goal from the 10. Craig James. Trap left from the 10. Gets a block. A mini one. Crable with a tackle. It's a gain of 2. Delayed blitz for the Jets, and it's 3rd and goal from the New York 8. Collins split out wide. Short cross to him is the call. Eason flicks it. It's down to Collins, and he scores! Tony Collins with a touchdown. And the Patriots jump back on top, 23-21. 14 plays, 94 yards, 6.5 on the clock. They lined up with that running back, Collins, as a receiver, and the Jets didn't know what to do. And so here's Franklin for the extra point. It is up. It is good. And with 54 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, New England 24, the Jets 21. ABC had the games then. This was the last year ABC had the Thursday night games. So any primetime game from 70 to 86 was on ABC. Franklin with a kick and taken by Humphrey at the 10 or the goal line. He gets to the 30 and he's brought down by Bowman at the 33. It's a return
Holding,
of nothing.
receiving team.
Because Howard made the hold. So if you want to be accurate about it, your late local news will follow the game, followed by Nightline, where Ted Koppel will take a close and interesting look at the careers of Ricky Schroeder and Valerie Bertinelli. 40 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Jets trail by a field goal, 24-21. McNeil and Hector in the backfield for the Jets. Hector. Off tackle right. From the 14, he gets across the 15, into the backfield, 30, 40, towards midfield. He's going to cross into Patriot territory before Raymond Claiborne can make the tackle after a gain of 40 yards. So Ted Banker, the right guard, makes the big block, and the Jets will close the 3rd quarter in Patriot territory. After 3, it's New England 24, the Jets 21. What a 3rd quarter. The Jets 32 seconds of amazing football. The opening kickoff return by Bobby Humphrey made it 14-10, and then following a Steven Starring fumble, Kenny O'Brien hit Wesley Walker to make it 21-10, and then the Patriots fought back. Tony Eason found Stanley Morgan on a 40-yard bomb with 11:07 to go. And just in the last minute of the third quarter, Tony Eason found Tony Collins to make it 24-21. So Eason, 15 for 19 for 232 yards. O'Brien, a much better third quarter, 7 for 12 for 75 yards. And the net yardage, 345 for the Pats, 185 for the Jets. And that's where we start the fourth quarter. Bears and Lions, Bills and Cowboys. Now the Jets, there were some good years for the Jets. They just never turned it into anything. And so it looks like the Bills and Cowboys could be interesting. The Cowboys are going to have Danny White back by then. Danny White will miss the next 9 games with an injury. 1st and 10 from the 46 of New England as we start the fourth quarter. McNeil on a trap to the left side. Gets it a block through the 40. He's going to get close to a first down. He's got the first down. Ronnie Lepet with the tackle, and McNeil has 77 yards on 11 carries. O'Brien has only thrown the football 12 times for 75 yards. 24-21 New England. Hector. Fullback dive from the 35, 1st and 10. And he keeps the legs moving for 3. Patriots doubled Schuler. And Tippett makes his second tackle. So spotted at the Patriot 32, and they're already in range for Pat Leahy to tie this game. Schuler. Short cross on 2nd and 7. O'Brien rolls in the pocket. Schuler's got it. Ooh! Now Tippett is lipping off. His arm smashed on the turf. And he's holding his elbow, but he's saying, I'm okay, as he goes back. I think they're just going to tape it. Do they get the first down? Yes, they do. So the Jets get a first down. The clock stops. 13:23 to go. Hector. Trap left for the 24. And Garen Varus will hit him after a gain of 4. Spotted at the 20, and Tippett is back in the ballgame for the Patriots. 2nd and 6, Jets driving. 5 plays, 66 yards. They trail by 3. Toon. Medium slant from the 20. O'Brien has all day, and he overthrows Toon. So the clock will stop. 12:39. O'Brien 8 for 14 for 83 yards. Patriots doubled Walker. 3rd and 6. Oh, for Thanksgiving 19. Hector, short, flat pass, near side. O'Brien finds him down the sidelines. Can he get any room? He can. First down, 10. And Hector is hit at the 5 by Marion. Fred Marion with a tackle, and the Jets have it 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. 2 tight end set. Tony Page is in the game with McNeil in the backfield. Clever in there with Schuler as a tight end. Walker, the lone wide receiver. And they're going to try to throw a short cross to Walker. O'Brien to Walker, touchdown! So they fool everybody. Patriots went into a delayed blitz, and Walker made the catch. The Jets pull ahead 27-24. Here it is again, and Walker, Jets were set up to run, and they threw everybody off. Leahy's extra point is up, and it's going to go in right around the left pole. So 11:48 to go in the football game. New York pulls back ahead 28-24. I like the old Pats logo. Steven Starring is told to hold on to this. Fryer and Jones are the upmen. Starring from his 4 to the 20, 30, 2-yard line. He's hit out of bounds, and that's where the Patriots will take over. So Tony Eason He's had a monster game, 15 of 19 for 3 scores and 232 yards. Fryer, medium out on first down. He throws down the sideline, and he threw it short. It skipped on the ground. Jets doubled Collins. Patriots had the right play called, but nothing doing. Tony Collins. Trap left from the 32. 35, gets almost into that secondary. A gain of 5 and makes everyone's lives easier, as they'll spot it at the Patriot 37. 3rd down and 5. Short cross to, nope, yep. Screen to Collins. Audible. Eason flicks it down. Collins has it. He makes the catch but could only get 2. What a tackle by Bob Crable. And the Patriots, with all the time in the world, will punt. If I hit the right button. Yeah, because really you wanted to see that play again. Camarillo as the wind is behind. Kurt Sohn back deep to return it. He will try it anyway. From his 14. And he's hit at the 18 by Glenn. So the Jets deep in their own territory with a 4-point lead. 10:03 to go in the game. 28-24. Bobby Catalano. How are you? Hope you are feeling well. So Walker, who just made the touchdown catch. Medium slant on first down. O'Brien, he's in trouble. This is trouble. He throws. There's a flag down. It's intercepted by New England. Claiborne. Deflected by Lippett.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic.
And I'm not
First
sure
down.
what this is. I think it's on New England. It is on New England. And take the turnover off the board. Oh my goodness gracious. So Ronnie Lippett deflected the pass. It was a horrible throw by O'Brien. And Claiborne got the 4 yards, but they are saying, and Raymond Berry is just beside himself on the sideline, that the penalty came before the interception. The Jets keep it. 1st and 10 from their own 33. Review it. You can read his lips from the sideline, and Tabletop Sports, not Patriots, says no. Trap right for McNeil from the 33. He gets it to the 37. It's a gain of 4. Don Blackman with a tackle, and the Jets are content to run for a bit. Doing great. Thanks, Bobby. Johnny Hector will run a sweep to the far side from the 37. Gets a block, 40, 1st down, 45 over midfield. Into Patriots territory, Raymond Claiborne makes a tackle after a gain of 20. And the Jets have run it for 160 yards in this ball game. 9 minutes to go, clock running, 28-24 New York from the Patriot 43. McNeil, off tackle near side from the 43. Patriots read that one well. Varys with the tackle after a gain of 2. 3 plays, 26 yards. Good drive for the Jets. That's true. No emotion for that. Clinton, is that the dispatcher job I saw you post, buddy? Congratulations on getting work. So 2nd and 8. Short cross to Mickey Schuler. O'Brien stands at midfield, throws. Schuler's got it. It's a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 1, and the clock is running. McNeil. Trap left. And he waits, and he waits, and he gets the measurement, and he gets 2, and Tippett's coming out. Oh. And again, Oh, I just saw the replay. His arm bashed on that artificial surface here at the Meadowlands, and it looks bad. And so the clock stops. 6:57, Jets driving, 28-24. So congratulations, Clinton. Wesley Walker. Medium hitch. O'Brien rolls around, flips it down to a running back. It is caught by Hector at the 33. Now Garen Varus is coming out, and he's done for the game. So the Patriots have all these injuries. 2nd and 5 from the Patriot 27. Well, most of the football games will be at noontime. So, but congratulations. I bet you'll love it. Maybe not so much on snowy Maine days, but I'll bet you'll love it. 2nd and 5 from the Patriot 27. McNeil on a fullback dive. Tries to find a block. He's not going to get one. McGrew with a tackle at the 26. It'll be 3rd and 4. Clock running. They're already in Leahy territory, which is fine for the Patriots. They can give up 3. They can't give up 6. Page is in for McNeil. Hector on the flat pass on 3rd and 4. O'Brien waits. He throws to the tight end, Schuler. Schuler's got it. He's got a first down. He is hit by Rembert at the 10. It's a gain of 16, and it's now 1st and goal for the Jets. 5:59, clock running. The Jets, I told you at the start, they really needed this game. And by God, unless something incredible happens, they're going to get it. Tony Page. Trap right. Jets in no hurry. Page to the 5. Touchdown! Page got his block. The Patriots blitz, and the Jets found 6. Pager. Tony Page, 2 carries and 13 yards. It's 9 plays, 67 yards, and 446. Here it is, the replay again. And Tony Page motors in for the Jets. Leahy for the extra point. He's got it. And so with 5:11 to go in the football game, the Jets 35, the Patriots 24. Oh, okay. Hours are 2 to 10:30 Monday through. Oh, no, you'll be okay. Clinton, you're gonna love that. You seem like a good logistics guy. I bet that's what you did in the military. So Starring better hang on to this. From the 2, 10, 15, 20, 30, good block, 40, 50, 40, 30, and he's knocked down by the kicker Leahy at the 21. The Patriots start this drive with a 77-yard kickoff return. And that changes everything. What a return. And so it'll be 1st and 10. You can see Starring right there from the Jet 21. And now 11 points. Isn't that insurmountable? Morgan. Medium slant. 1st and 10. Eason. Back to pass. Throws. Caught by Morgan. Inside the 10. Eason beat the double coverage. It's a gain of 13. Morgan has 4 catches for 80 yards. 1st and goal from the 8. Batty. Short cross. Eason wants a quick drive. Batty's got it. Batty scores. And so that little bit of work went away. Thanks to the special teams, the Patriots score on 2 plays in 21 yards in all of 53 seconds. You know, the good thing about AFC football in the 80s was there was a lot of pinball, and this has been a pinball special. Franklin for the extra point. It is up. It is good. And so there's 4:09 to go. The Patriots defense has work to do, but this is a winnable game. It's the Jets 35, The Patriots 31. Yeah, you get those kickoff returns, and you're going to get it. The Jets play for a deep return, and they will take over at the 20-yard line. No time off the clock. Page and Hector. McNeil and Hector are the running backs. Patriots need to stop. Jets can run this out if they need to. McNeil on an off tackle right on 1st and 10 from the 20. And he's hit by Owens for a gain of 1. 4:01. Clock running. Jets not going to slow it down, but they're not going to hurry it either. Gordon King, the right tackle, with a bad run. Johnny Hector, off tackle right from the 21. And he is hit by Owens at the line of scrimmage. So the Patriots, 2 plays, 2 tackles, 1 yard. Schuler, medium hitch. O'Brien back to throw. He does. And there's a flag there. Marion was all over him.
Pass interference.
Oh!
Defense. Number 31.
Now somehow the field judge out Patriots fan. I'm sorry, the field judge ID Jester threw the pass interference flag. And Fred Marion gets called for it. So 1st and 10 from the Jet 33. 2:44 to play in the game. 35-31 New York. Trap left for Hector. He gets it to the 35. Renbert with the tackle at the 37. Gain of 4. And the Jets will let the clock run to 2 minutes to go. So the Patriots, at the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 6 for New York. New England has all 3 timeouts. First down pretty much ends the game for the Jets. McNeil. Trap left from the 37. He is hit by Rembert at the 37. And the Patriots will call timeout with $1:54 to go. Yeah, time management is something that you got, that coaches, Andy Reid, just never understood. You got to manage that clock. And you figure about 65 rushes a game. Not a lot of passing in this one, but the Jets didn't need it. If they win this game, and that's still a big if, it was because of those 2 plays right at the start of the second half. 3rd down, and I guess the Jets, they're going to try for a first down. Tune. Short slant for the ball game. O'Brien has him for a first down. Raven Claiborne made the tackle. It's a gain of 9, but the Jets get a first down. And that should do it. O'Brien, victory formation. The Patriots will call time. Nope, they won't. 2nd down. Clock running. O'Brien. So Thursday it'll be the Rams and the Niners from Los Angeles, or Anaheim, if you will. O'Brien will take another knee. And the Patriots will call a timeout on 3rd and 11 with 1:03 to go. O'Brien will take that knee again, and the Patriots are going to have 22 seconds. So they will punt. You never know. So the Patriots need Ellis Hobbs, who was just a baby in 1986. Dave Jennings, if this isn't blocked, it's probably over. Irving Fryer back to return it. Patriots will try to return it. Jennings gets it away. Fryer from the 15, 20, 25. The ball is loose. And Alexander got it back. for the Jets. The Jets will win the ball game. The Patriots turn it over on the punt return, and the Jets are going to win this one 35-31. So Irving Fryer bobbled the return. He got 8 yards and should have just fallen on the blessed thing, and instead the Jets recover and they're going to win. The Patriots are going to go to 1-1. The Jets are going to go to 1-1. You don't need the points. You've won the game. And so that'll do it. The Jets, Larry McGrew with a tackle, will win 35-31 in a barn burner here at the Meadowlands. You'll see the Jets next Tuesday against the Dolphins. So here's your team stats. Penalties and turnovers killed the Patriots. Tony Eason went 18 for 23 for 255 yards and lost. Fourth quarter scoring, O'Brien to Walker to make it 28-24. That put the Jets up for good. Tony Page with an unlikely 10-yard run with 5 minutes to go. And then the Patriots ran it right down the field on a big return and converted 2 plays later. But that's as close as they got. The injuries, Tippett is out 5 weeks. Ferris is out for next week, or this week. And Carter is out for the Jets for 3 weeks. I mean, you can't play better than what Tony Eason did in this game. 18 of 23, 255 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a rating of 152.4. O'Brien with a great second half. Defensively, McGrew with 10 tackles for the Patriots. Lepet with the interception. Williams with 2 sacks. For the Jets, Lyle 7 tackles. Klecko with the lone sack. He had 2 in the real game. No interceptions for the Jets. They forced 3 fumbles. So there you have it. That was as good as advertised. The Jets go to 1-1. They beat the Patriots 35-31. Baseball tomorrow night, Patreon game. It'll be the Braves and the Padres from Atlanta, and I need to look up the date of the game, but it will be the Pascual Perez fights the Padres game. That's what someone wanted. So until tomorrow night, I'm Ron Juckett. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Next football's on Thursday. Take care.